Alright guys, let's talk about scales. Now I don't know how many times you practice a week and how much time do you have, but one thing for sure, you should always spend a little bit of time practicing your scales. Now I never had one student who practiced scales and didn't improve. And what that means is scales are extremely important, okay? So they will make your playing better, they will improve your technique. Now, a lot of guitar players don't really look forward practicing scales, and so today I want to show you how we can spice things up and make scales sound awesome. Okay, we're gonna play this exercise, this thing I was playing at the beginning of the video, which is basically playing scales in 3 different ways: up and down the neck, on one string, and with a technique called the pedal tone. Okay, so we're gonna check it out slowly. You don't have to match the same speed, you can start way slower than that. Okay, so check my Patreon page if you wanna download the tab as well as download all the YouTube tabs, and you can also access like additional finger picking course if you want to improve your technique. Now we're gonna have a close up, guys. Let's get started. There's a lot to cover, so enjoy. Alright guys, we're gonna get started. There will be 3 different sections: the one where we play the scales up and down, the scale on one string, and the scale with the pedal tone. Okay, we're gonna start with the first section. And the first thing I want you to notice is that we are playing the E major scale, okay, in different positions. So position number 1, position number 2, where we slide back, position number 3, we slide back again, position number 4, and position number 5. Okay, so it's basically a way for us to start in position 9 and end up position 1. Okay, now how does it work? We have 5 different parts. We're going to start with the 6th open. So this is just your root note. You want to make sure that it rings out as you play the scale. Okay, so you pick that, and then you're going to start by playing the E string, fret number 12, 11, and 9. Okay, and then on the B string you have 12, 10, 9, and then on the G string you have 11, 9. Okay, and I always start with the middle finger, so I start plucking with the middle finger. Okay, now the second box is this one. So there will be 4 notes per string: B string fret number 12, 10, 9, and 7. Okay, so B string fret number 12, 10, 9, 7, and then on the G string we have fret number 9, 9, 8, 6, 4, 9, 8, 6, 4, and so I have. I'm always sliding with the index finger. Now the third position, the third box will be this one. Okay, we're gonna start with the note E, and we have the B string fret number 5, fret number 4, and the G string fret number 6, 4, and the D string fret number 7, 6, 4, and we slide back with the index fret number 2. Okay, so we have 3 boxes. Now we're gonna have 2 more boxes, which it will be starting on the G string fret number 4, 2, and 1, and the D string fret number 4, 2, and 1, and the A string fret number 4, and 2. Okay, so, and then the last box will start on the D string fret number 2, 1, A string fret number 4, 2, A open, the low E fret number 4, 2, and open. Okay, so okay, there's just one point that can be challenging here. When you play the B, okay, at the end of the box number 4 and the first note of the box 5, so you end the box 4 with the note B, and the first note of the box 5 is the note E, so it's the same fret on a different string, So you have to go quickly change string, okay? Now, once we get to this point, we're gonna play the E major scale in one position, okay? So we're gonna be playing the low E open, fret number 2 and fret number 4, and then the A string open, fret number 2 and fret number 4, the D string fret number 1, 2 and 4, the G string fret number 1, 2 and 4, then we have the B string fret number 2, 4 and 5, okay? It's really pleasing to play this whole thing. Okay, now this is the first section. After that, we move on to the second section, which is the one played with the E major scale on one string. Move on to the next section, guys, when you feel ready, okay? Don't rush it. See you soon. Now, the next section, guys, is gonna have the E string, okay? The E major scale on the E string. Okay, and so we're also going to use this pedal tone technique, okay? So the scale that I'm playing on the E string will be the E open, and then the fret number 2, and then the fret number 4 with the same finger, fret number 5 and 7, and fret number 9, and fret number 11 and 12, okay? So you have basically, let's say, two big sections, because you have this one, which is mainly played in position 4, even though we start here, but we quickly slide. And then we have the section here where we have the index on the fret number 9, 9, 11, 12, okay? And then we go back. So you have fret number 11, 9, 7, 5, 4, 2, and open. Now, the first thing you want to memorize the scale. And then we're going to apply this pedal. Okay, and what we do here, we start by plucking the low E and the E string open, and then we're going to play the B string with the index finger, okay? So you start with thumb and middle, and then the index finger on the B string, and then after that you want to alternate the scale with the B string. So you will have E open, B string, fret number 2, B string, fret number 4, B string, fret number 5, fret number 7, and 9, 11, 12, and you go down. Okay? Now, really important, guys, when we get at the end of the exercise, you want to be playing the E string and the B open string, okay? So I'm going to do it slowly. And then you start again. So you have to play that twice. It's extremely important so that we can complete the bar and start again. So then you start again. Now this is the second section, guys, and then we move on to the third one, which will have the C sharp minor and the A major. Let's check it out. Now guys, the third section will be played with the pedal tone as well. We're playing a different type of melody here. Okay, still the E major scale, but we're playing it over a C sharp minor chord and an A major chord, okay? And because we're using this pedal tone, we have also a different picking pattern, okay? Now, let's just learn the scale first. Okay. Now we're gonna be playing always the E open string, alternating with the scale. So we're gonna start with the E open, playing with the middle, and then I have the B string fret number 4, then the B string fret number 2, and the B open, and then the G string fret number 2, fret number 1, back to the fret number 2, and back to the B string open. Okay, so we have to remember you want to start with the E string and then play the scale always with the index finger. Okay, now the scale is going to be the same on the C sharp minor and on the A major, but we're gonna have to add the bass note, which you will be playing on the first beat. Okay, so you want to put down the A string fret number 4, which is a C sharp, and then you play the scale. Okay, now as you can see, because we're adding the bass note, the scale is a little bit more stretchy. We're gonna have to use the little finger. So you start with the bass, and then you play the E string, and then you play the scale. And then you play the same thing but with the A chord, which you will have the A open string. So it's the same thing just with the A open. And then I finish with a beautiful E major chord, very basic. Pick the 6th string, and then from the 5th string, I just strum with the thumb, okay? So and A. And a little bit faster. Whoa. Lovely, beautiful way of practicing scales, guys. Okay, so let me know if you like it, and I'll see you on the next video.